morning, children. Welcome to you in this English class. Today we shall learn something in this class. Before learning, you will take your copy and pen and write down the name of 5 boys. You will write the name of 5 boys. Have you written? If you have finished the name of 5 boys, after that you will write the name of 5 girls. Completed? Now you should write the name of 5 towns. Just go on writing. Now you will write the name of 5 countries. Very good. Go on writing. And now you will write the name of days. You will write the name of 7 days. Okay? Now you should come to the name of months. You will write the name of all months. If you have finished the writing the name of months, then you will write the name of things which are present in your house. Okay? At least you should write 5 names. If you have finished that, now you should write things in your classroom. See what are the things in your classroom. You will write the name of at least 5 things in your classroom. Now write the name of 5 animals. I think you must have written the name of 5 animals. Now write the name of 5 birds. After birds, you will write the name of 5 rivers. I think you have already written these all names. And the words that you have written, those are names. And naming words are called noun. So today we shall study or learn something about noun. We should come to the definition of noun as you have written these all naming words. So naming word is called noun. Naming word is called noun. I am not giving any example of noun because these all words that you have written, these are the example of noun because these all are naming words. Now we should come to its kinds. It has 3 kinds. In old English grammar, there were 5 kinds of noun. But in modern English grammar, there are only 3 kinds of noun. Proper noun, countable noun, and uncountable noun. Countable noun is made of common noun and collective noun. In old English grammar, there was common noun and collective noun. And uncountable noun is made by adding material noun and abstract noun. So according to the modern English grammar, there are only 3 kinds of noun: proper noun, countable noun, and uncountable noun. But according to the old English grammar, there were 5 kinds of noun: proper noun, common noun, collective noun, material noun, and abstract noun. Today we shall study the noun in both ways, according to the modern English grammar and according to the old English grammar. So first of all we should come to number 1, that is proper noun. Its definition is the name of a particular place, person or thing is called proper noun. The name of a particular place, person or thing is called proper noun. Just I have told you the name of a particular place, person or thing is called proper noun. The word is here particular. By example you can understand it, like Ram, Sita, Ramayan, Patna, Ganga, Himalayas, etc. These all are proper noun because these are the name of particular place, person or thing. Now we should come to number 2, that is countable noun. You must have read counting number in mathematics, and countable is the word made of count. Countable means it can be counted. So if anything can be counted, that is called countable noun. Actually, those words which were present in common noun and collective noun, now they are the parts of countable noun. It means the example of common and collective noun are now example of countable noun. Here we will read common noun and collective noun. The example of common noun and collective noun are the example of countable noun. Now you should see common noun. It shows the class of something or somebody. Here is the word class. It shows the class of something or somebody. For example, boy, girl, book, town, river, mountain, cat, dog, etc. Boy means any boy, but Ram is the name of any particular boy. Girls can be called any girl, but Sita is the name of a particular girl. In the same way, Ramayana is the name of a particular book. Patna is the name of a particular town. Ganga is the name of a particular river. And Himalaya is the name of a particular mountain. If in the same way, cat or dog, all cats or dogs can be called cat and dog. But if you have kept any name of your cat or dog, that will be proper noun. As some people say, Sheru is my dog. So there Sheru is proper noun. These are the examples: boy, girl, book, towns, rivers, mountain, cat, dog, etc. are now example of countable noun. Now we should come to collective noun. It shows the group of something or somebody. In common noun and collective noun there is a difference. Here it shows class in common noun, and in collective noun it shows group. So if it shows the group of something or somebody, that will called collective noun. Collective means this is just collection. For example, team, class, herd, bunch, crowd, etc. Boy is boy. But if you think about team, it is made of players. If you think about class, it is made of students. If you think about herd, it is made of animals. In the same way, bunch may be made of keys or grapes. In the same way, crowd may be made of people or men. So, if we say boy, that is boy, but team is made of many players. So, these are collective nouns. Actually, we can also count team, class, herd, bunch, crowd, etc. So now these are the examples of countable noun. In countable noun, these are the examples and these are the examples. Now we should come to uncountable noun. Uncountable noun is the opposite of countable noun. Countable noun that can be counted, and uncountable noun it cannot be counted. So that cannot be counted is called uncountable noun. Actually, there were many things in material noun and abstract noun, or you can say all the things which were present in material and abstract noun, they were not counted. So both have been mixed and given a new name, that is called uncountable noun. Now we will read here material noun and abstract noun. A. Material noun. It is only measured or weighed. There are many things which are not counted. These are only measured or weighed. You should see, like rice, you don't measure the rice. You don't just count rice. Wheat, milk, water, gold, silver, etc. We never say one rice, two rice. We never say one milk, two milk. We don't say one water or two water. these things are not counted. We say 1 kg of rice, 1 quintal of rice, a liter of milk, a bottle of milk. It means these are either measured or weighed. So material nouns are those which are measured or weighed. Actually these are not counted. So now these are the example of uncountable nouns. And uncountable noun is made of material and abstract noun. Now you should know abstract noun. It shows an action, state or quality. There are three words: action, state or quality. It shows an action, state or quality, like punishment, bravery, childhood, old age, honesty, poverty, etc. These things are also not counted. So these are called uncountable nouns. Once again I am telling you, noun means naming word. Noun means naming word. It has three kinds: proper noun, countable noun and countable noun. Proper noun shows particular place, person or things. Countable noun, it can be counted, and uncountable noun, it cannot be counted. Okay, thank you very much.